Good morning. My name is Melanie Hopkins. I am a sophomore social work major from Baltimore, Maryland, and today I will be sharing my project on the Louisiana Slave Database for my Social Work 300 class. So let's dive right in. My introduction. The Louisiana Slave Database consists of over 107,000 entries about different information on different slaves. The information in this document, the information is documented from the years 1719 to 1820. Historian Gwendolyn Midle Hall is the person that created the database. All the information on the slaves in this database was found in an old parish courthouse, a public library in New Orleans, the state archives in Baton Rouge, and other places in Louisiana. This database has a large amount of information, but is very efficient. There's a codebook written to allow you to sort through the information and understand its values. Now let's move on to my abstract. Okay. The three topics that will be examined in this study on the slaves of Louisiana are skills, birthplace, and age category. Okay. So, since this is a large database, I did not use every value for my three graphs, but I did pick 7, which will be easier for me to interpret and explain to you today. So, let's look at my first one. Sorry. Alright, so skills of the slaves. Okay, so the 7 things that I chose today are laborer, laundry, pick and shovel, domestic housekeeper, shoe maker, baker, and sawyer. As you can see, laborer and domestic housekeeper are the two highest because they're more of a physical job, and that is normally what slaves did. Let's move on to birthplace of slave. The 7 things I chose were British mainlands, Brute, coast of Senegal, Congo, Guinea, Louisiana Creole, and Milwaukee. From this group of slaves, many of them, you can see that most of them were born in Louisiana. And then we'll move on to my last graph. Okay, the 7 values here are unborn, nursing, infant, child, young, adult, and old. As you can see, unborn was the largest, and I guess you could predict that there were many pregnant slaves at this time. Now let's move on to my methods. Here we are. Okay. Louisiana slave database contains over 107,000 entries. Some examples of these files include language, free, seller, name example, sex, chart cat, family, female, race dad, make name, sport, captain, from type, age, and revolt type. A lot of these files have more than 7 variables. To get information that was easier to analyze, I picked 7 values from for each of the 5 topics that I chose to focus on. Alright, my results. This database has the names of many people, slave and free, that lived in Louisiana from 1719 to 1820. If a person living today wanted to find out about their family members that lived in Louisiana during this time, all they would have to do is look through this database. All the information in this database is of people that actually lived. All the dates, locations, and prices are part of history. In the document, it is noted that aside from the people who lived, who had many slaves, most people owned 1 to 2 slaves. It did not matter if you were white or of African descent. The slaves were domestic. They mostly helped around the house or doing little tasks outside. They did not do any real hard labor. Here are my references here in my bottom right corner. And then I will read you my conclusion. The information presented in this database is about real people that were captured, taken from their homelands, and stripped of their identities. This information would be beneficial to anyone that is interested in studying slavery. This database gives you information on where the people were taken from, as well as their birthplaces. This will allow researchers to establish patterns for where the majority of slaves were taken from. Researchers can also compare the skills of the people from different origins to see if there is any recurring skills that are specific to any one region. And that is my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it.